Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on those time zones. My name is Eggs Benny, and today we are going to be playing some Slay the Spire. Why is my game audio not coming through? Is it because I need to do that? There we go. Unfortunately, Harry couldn't make it with us today, so us playing Baldur's Gate will have to be moved for another day, potentially Thursday. But it still means that I get to play a game that I am very excited and happy to play. I love Slay the Spire. It's one of the few games that I can just hop into and do with no issues and no worries. I am going to flip my screen around though, just so that it's nicer on my eyes and I can follow the chat a little bit easier. Hello, Luke! You're actually watching from the beginning this time. But today, or at least the plan for today, is to try and get as far with the Watcher as we can. This is the character that I am the least confident with. It's the one that I know the combos the least well. That's bad English, but you know what I mean. Also not watching well in college. No, that is fair enough. So focus on them studies. Yes, now give me another try. What are we getting here? Choose a colorless card to obtain. Gain 3 potions. Lose 7 max HP to transform 2 cards. And lose your starting relic to obtain a random boss relic. I kinda want this miracle. Miracle's good. Choose a colorless card to obtain or retain 3 random potions. I'm not looking at the transform 2 cards. Because I'm not losing 7 max HP. Going down to 65? That's low. And I don't have the defense to cover that right now. I'm going to choose a colorless card to obtain and go from there. Oh, I just gain 1. Oh, in that case, I'm going for Dramatic Entrance. Some early AoE that I can immediately just throw. That's fair enough, Luke. I mean, you can always watch through my past episodes, or you can... Sorry, I'm just laughing at the thing of like, I've been playing, still have no clue how to play though, it's great. Here we go. Oh, so the powered up boy is over there, and that gives me the chance to go for 2. I technically have the chance to go to 3. I'm going to want to do as many upgrades as possible before I get there. I also want some... I'm thinking of just sticking to this left-hand lane. Just going to go all the way up the left. See what it brings me. And this is why we want Dramatic Entrance. 8 damage off the bat. I don't need to defend against you, so you can suck it. So it feels like I'm mentioning 2 games. Games like this, in the sense of games like Slay the Spire, are very similar in the sense of, although some mechanics will be different, there will be a lot of, like, overlapping concepts. You're making a deck. You have energy to spend on resources. It's going to be that kind of thing. I think I'm just going to have to spend this turn defending so that I can then smack him in the face. Inscription and Hades. I can see Hades for the art style. I can definitely see that. And Wrath. You deal and receive double damage. That becomes 12. Yeah, I can do that. Your powers were matched, fool. do we get here? Gain 7 block and scry 3, so we get to look at the things that we're going to be drawing. Crush joints, deal 8 damage. If the last card you played this combat was a skill, apply 1 vulnerable. And then reach heaven. Deal 10 damage, shuffle it through violence into your draw pile. Ooh. That's going to be the high damage that we need in the end. I'm doing very well today. I have the morning to game and to stream and to have fun, and then I'm getting picked up by a friend of mine and we're going to a gig tonight. So I'm having a lot of fun today. I'm looking forward to it. I'm struggling between... Because don't get me wrong, third eye is good. Being able to get 7 block is better than any of the defense we have. Yeah, I'm going to a concert. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to see some live music, going to see some bands perform. Means I have to go to Birmingham, but I'll take it. It's only for a couple of hours. I think I'm actually going to go for Reach Heaven. Why not? And then we'll see how that upgrades. Oh, Merchant! I wasn't expecting you! Power. At the end of your turn, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. So spend 2 energy to draw 2 cards every turn, potentially. The next attack deals 5 additional damage. Gain 7 block, exit your stance. Deal 12 damage to all enemies, end your turn. Or, talk to the hand, deal 5 damage whenever you attack this enemy, gain 2 block. I have enough money to remove a normal strike and then get Conclude. Because I like Conclude. It's a good little card. And then... Ooh. Easy game ender. That's a good little combo. I'll have to remember that. So, Crescendo. Enter Wrath. Exhaust. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. I'm going very AoE with this build, apparently, and I'm not sad about it. We're gonna avoid the merchant because we have no money. Yeah. I don't have enough. Oh god. Here we go. I think my game has frozen. Because my entire keyboard has shut down. Hello? I've got the loading ball of death. Oh, there we go. Yep, no, it just frozen. There we go, that's fine. Go back to full screen. Gonna enter calm. Last little bit of defense. But still, smack him for 13. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, so he is planning on just buffing himself next turn. So I think now is the time to play Reach Heaven. Because I want that through violence to just appear at some point. I think that would be funny. And there it is. I will reach heaven through violence. I play DVD too. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise you. My D&D party are very good people. I would always recommend playing with them. Ooh, I actually like the sound of follow-up. Deal 7 damage. If the last card you played this combat was an attack, gain 1 energy. So in other words, I get to play this for free, as long as the one before it was an attack. I'm aware that I'm very front-loading attack and not defense right now. World of Goop. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. Do I gather the gold? Is there any strategy in this game, or just pick random cards? There is definitely strategy. There's definitely things to pick. So, for example, you want to try and keep your deck balanced. You want to try and have a good balance between defense and offense. If you go one way too far or not far enough the other way, you actually end up just dying. Because if you don't have the defense to save yourself, the offense isn't going to matter. Yeah, I'm going to stick to this left. I'm not going to risk it doing. There are also synergistic builds, in the sense of there are different builds you can play. That, yeah, depending on what you want to do, it will definitely inform your play style. So, for example, with the Watcher, the character that I'm playing now, with the Watcher that I'm playing now, there's definitely, I guess the word is merit. There's definitely merit to learning their different stances, because that is how this character plays. She wants to swap between different stances to get the best effect out of the cards that she's got. So finding cards that will go with that stance, or if you get a certain card that a lot of them be like, oh, this would be really good if I'm in Wrath, the one that makes me deal extra damage, you want to get into Wrath as often as possible. Ooh. Deal 4 damage twice. And it's a retain, so I just keep it till I need it. Yes. So say, for example, you've played the Ironclad. One of the builds that's very good for the Ironclad is the heavy armor build. So you pick cards that give you a lot of armor, let you keep armor, let you double your armor, and most games I dump everything into attack. And I can fully see why you would do that, but there's also that thing of, like, depending on the character, that can work. The Ironclad is very good at being heavy attack with little defense. There's a whole strength build that you can build with the Ironclad, which is just gaining a lot of strength and then hitting very hard. Ooh, chest. Ooh, drawing 2 extra cards is better than keeping the Sapphire Key. But it's something that you learn just with time and with playing the game. Oh, go on then. I'll take the gold from the serpent. You can't make me doubt myself. Probably a very bad thing going into the... Oh, they got extra strength, so they're gonna hit extra. Okay. Good thing I have miracles. Yeah, no matter what, they're still going to do damage to me. So I might as well do this, spend my miracle, and then conclude. All the damage. But no, it's literally just through practice. You will get to a point where you find out what works for each character. So say, for example, the character that you've just unlocked, the Silent, part of their build is poison. Died about 10 minutes into my first run, that's fair enough. But a lot of the Silent stuff is poison, building up poison, killing people with, like, dot damage. Die, all of you. Okay, I'm taking no damage. So let's do that. But then another one of the Silence builds is drawing and discarding. Discarding cards to get benefit, drawing a lot of cards to fill up your hand. It's very much a balancing act between, like, okay, what can I have and what can I do that suits this character? Whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgrade it. We're getting upgraded skills. Which is kind of what I need right now. Put a Miracle Plus into your hand at the start of your next X1+1 turns exhaust. I don't want that. And I don't think I want any of these, so I'm just going to skip. And then upgrade. What do I want to upgrade? What does this do if I upgrade it? It just gives me extra block. Doesn't actually reduce the price. That makes it 16. That makes it 11. Yeah, I like that. I like that more. I have played both of those games. I love Hades. Hades is genuinely such a gorgeous game. It's definitely one of those where, because I'm a massive nerd when it comes to mythology, I love any kind of game like that. And then I love the fact that Inscription feels random, but as you play the game, you realize this isn't random. This is fully played out in the sense that they know. They make this sound like a random little deck builder game, but they know. In fairness, as long as it comes to Hades, you don't really need to understand Greek mythology. It's like, it just happens to be based on it. Use that miracle to conclude, and he's dead. Ooh, Singing Bowl. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. I am definitely not saying no to that. Oh, wow. I'm looking at Judgment. If the enemy has 40 or less HP, set their HP to 0. Just a 1 mana, I kill you. Oh my goodness. Yes. Another merchant. And now I actually have money. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is remove the doubt that I have. I don't need to doubt myself. Okay. So what have they given me here? Deal 9 damage and exit your stance. If you are in Wrath, apply 5 vulnerable to all enemies, otherwise enter Wrath. Gain temp block, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. Gain 1 less energy at the start of the turn. I want an evaluate, because I think the addition of that block is going to be very good for us. And then I'm not going to buy that madness. As much as I'm there, like, I would like that madness. I'm not going to do that to myself. The less cards I have in here, the better. I'm actually going to upgrade the Conclude. So the way that I appear to be making this build is I've gone very high damage, but also AoE damage. So entering Wrath, for me anyway, is not a bad idea. At least for now. Oh, I've been slimed. There is ways of healing in this game. So when you enter a rest site, when you get to your what's it called? When you get to the campfires, you can rest and that heals you a portion of your HP. You always heal back up to full when you finish a boss fight. So when I finish this boss fight, I will go back up to full HP. There are potions that can heal you. There are cards that can heal you. I defeated the slime boss on the first turn. No, that was the second turn. Oh my god. There is a lot of damage in this deck. Oh my goodness. That is the most damage I've ever done. Deus Ex Machina, unplayable. When you draw this card, add 3 miracles to your hand and exhaust. Or Brilliance. Deal 12 damage. Deals additional damage equal to mantra gained this combat. I don't have any way of gaining mantra. So I'm gonna take Deus Ex Machina. Let's see what this chest gives me. Runic Dawn. I get an energy at the start of my turn, but I can no longer see enemies' intents. Have I played many side-scroller games? I mean, I've obviously played, like, Mario, which is, like, one of the original side-scroller games. Quite a few of them for, like, the original PlayStation. Played Sonic. Quite a few, like, original, like, Game Boy Advance games were side-scrollers. There's quite a few, like, Spyro and Crash Bandicoot games that I played that were side-scrollers. I can no longer gain gold. All the enemies gain 1 strength. We're making the enemies stronger. That's probably a bad idea, but we're doing it. I was meant to say Metroidvania, but I forgot what I was typing. No, that's fair. Metroidvania games. There probably are games that come under the ring of Metroidvania that I'm just completely blanking on. It wouldn't surprise me if I'm there like, oh yeah, that one? Yeah, totally. It's very much a case of the games that I play on consoles are not the same that I play on my computer. So it's very interesting seeing like my 2 gaming styles coming together. Hollow Knight, gorgeous. There we go, there's Metroidvania. Hollow Knight, gorgeous. I can go there. And there's a shop right after that one. Oh, there's a shop right before it as well. Yeah, why not? Let's go this way. Hollow Knight. I love that game. Genuinely. Let's go with dramatic entrance. And then follow up. I can't afford to go into eruption when I have no other defense than that. But I will smack this man for everything I've got. I have a whole lot of defense. See, this is what I mean. Now I have so much defense. Oh my god. And then we'll do an evaluate just to get the insight into my pile. I have so many miracles. Deus Ex Machina coming through. You have been judged, bitch. Oh my goodness. Deal 9 damage and exit your stance, or gain 9 block and scry 5. Oh, fully. But then if I'm playing on console, it's one of the things where it's like, I very much like long form, like, story games. So say, for example, like, the thing coming off the top of my head, I really like the Assassin's Creed games, but the original Assassin's Creed games, like Ezio and following his story, because I loved the story that they created and the path that they followed. There we go. Preparing things for later in the week. A gremlin is madly shuffling cards on the table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity. 12 cards. Match them to keep them. 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. Flash of Steel. Draw. Deals 3 damage. Draw a card. Oh, shit. Well, that was accidental. Okay, so I want to avoid the shame. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand, deals 3 damage. Well, it's not going to be the only attack in my hand. So, deal 5 damage to a random enemy 5 times. I like that. Okay. I don't want to add another eruption, so we'll leave that. Complete the Gremlin's game and look up. He's disappeared. I played one of the Assassin's Creed games, but I have all of them. Yeah, they are hidden as a collection all over the place. Like, I have them all in some form or another. I just don't have the newest one, Mirage. But, oh, I love that game. Yeah, we'll go with that. I need to do enough damage to this man to get him to 40. And then judgment! Oh, I'm gonna name the YouTube video something like "You Shall Be Judged," because this is just hilarious. No, I'll keep all of those. Apply 11 mark. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. Mental Fortress. Whenever you change stance, gain 4 block. See, this is the kind of card that I'm... this is the kind of card that I'm talking about where it talks about switching stances. If I'd gone into a stance-switching build, this would be amazing. I, however, am not. So I'm just going to gain some HP. Yes. I love playing, like, choose-your-own-adventure games. There is now an episode up on the channel where I've played Man of Medan. Like, at least the first 3 hours. Planning on finishing that at some point this week. See, this would be a very nice vigilance hand, I think. I just need to be aware of my mana. Let's discard none of these. I like that as a next hand. You watched definitely part of it. You may have fallen asleep partway through. I don't know. I think I can afford to use one of these miracles to do a conclude. Yes. Now the second half will be up at some point. Become judged? Yeah, this is definitely going to be just judge. Ooh, Nirvana. Whenever you scry, gain 3 block. I like that. Because it's just a little bit more defense. I think I need to start pivoting towards some defense in this build. Ooh. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. I shall transform this strike, and it can give me whatever it wishes. Ah! As the power of the shrine flows through you, your mind feels altered. Okay. I'm gonna draw a card. I am going to play Nirvana, just because I have a scrying card in my hand. I'm not going to need Judgment, and I'm probably not going to need Vigilance, so we'll get rid of those 2. Reach Heaven, Dramatic Entrance, and then I'll Miracle. Actually, for a defend. I was going to Miracle for a conclude. I've made a very judgy build. Apparently I've become that person. But at the moment, what I'm more worried about is the fact that I'm about to take a lot of damage. Because that's going to be 12. 12 damage to the face. Oof. Well, I'm definitely going to follow up. Follow up makes the most sense. I need more defense. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. I will try and block the majority of this. That's not going to happen. I'm definitely going to need to rest up when we get to the next bit. Well, I need to defend. I think I am just dead. Because he's going to do more damage than I can save against. Which is a shame. Sadness! Have I done any VODs or stream of Hades, Hollow Knight, or Inscription? No, not yet. Hades was going to be one of the next ones that I do, but because I play Hades with mouse and keyboard, I wanted to wait until after everything had been fixed so that I could give it the proper justice. Hollow Knight I actually play on console, so that would be an interesting thing to rig up for streaming. Inscription, I'd actually be up for playing. I might download that, see if it costs anything. So, transform a card. Obtain a random common relic. Lose all gold for extra HP. Or obtain a random boss relic. I'm kind of okay with just getting this random common relic. Seeing what I get. The first time I lose HP, I draw 3 cards. Yeah. Inscription's definitely one to look into. I'm going to have a look into that. So where is the very injured man? Well, not the injured man, what am I about? The powered up man is on the left. So I'm going to go this way. Yeah, we'll check it out. See what I can do. Caca! The judging build is gone. But I'm pretty sure I can do just as well with other stuff. I just need to smack this cultist. I'm definitely going to do a build that is just, what's it? That is literally just me being like, ah yes, look at me, taking down the slime boss in 2 turns. This is ridiculous. I need to kill him now, realistically. And that is how it is done. Empty body. Gain 7 block and exit your stance. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Or enter Wrath and Exhaust. I actually really like Wave of the Hand. Just giving everyone weak just because I've gained block. I'm okay with that. That's a card I don't think I've actually seen before. Ah! As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon close inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What will I do? I don't need to eat the banana, so I'm not even looking at the banana to heal. There's a donut to give me an extra maximum 5 HP. Again, very tempted. Or box, obtain a relic, but I get regret. At the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. So if I have a hand full of a lot of retained cards, I'm going to lose a lot of life. But a relic, though. Doing it. So what did I get? A shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in 1 turn, gain 1 strength. Okay, so we're going down another attack build. Yeah, a banana, and a donut, and a box are hanging from the ceiling. You grab the box. Inside you find a relic. However, you really crave the donut. You are filled with sadness, but mostly regret. Thank you, Mr. Narrator Man. Oh, as you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know, and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. I can remove a card from my deck, transform a card in my deck, or upgrade a card in my deck. Well, I think I'm going to take the free removal and get rid of the regret. I no longer regret the getting the box. Because a wall told me to grow.
Okay. Well, to defend against that boy, I only need to do that. Ugh. A slime ball licked me. I mean, I can just kill that guy. And then just block the entire thing. I think that's then enough. Yeah. And then actually do some damage to this. What was it called? Acid Slime Medium. Whoa. Well, I might as well smack with the energy I've got and then get rid of that slime. Yeah, I'm just gonna weaken you. And then smack away, because why wouldn't I? Okay. Foreign influence. Choose one of 3 attacks of any color to add into your hand. Ooh. Giving me access to other people's stuff. Or, whenever I change stances, gain 4 block. I'm actually up for this. I'm up for trying out a stance switching build, now that we've been given the tools to do it more often. I want to save my miracle. Don't want to get rid of it just off the bat. Becomes 14. Yeah, let's do it. Got it on the dot. You want to smack me? Well, I'm gonna smack you for a lot of damage. What do you think about that then, eh? Oh, you buffed yourself. Nice. I think between my strikes though, I think I've still got it. Yeah. Suck it. Liquid bronze. Gain 3 thorns. I am up for that. Okay. Perseverance is the kind of card that I think I need. I went too far into the offense last time, and now I need to go for defense. Okay. Do that. Do that. And then I smack this front one in the face because it just looked to be funny. Ah. That's a lot of defense. I'm just saying. A beautiful moment for Wave of the Hand. Making them all weak. Doing less damage to me. I've got some dazed in my hand now, though. I think going into Vigilance now, because they're doing what, 18? Take me to 17. It's the only thing that brings me over. I don't think I'm doing enough damage, so I'm going to use this Miracle to again smack this boy in the front. Oh, so I met Asher years ago. I'm talking like 6-7 years ago. And we were in a game together where we were both players together, and it was a game run by someone else. Excuse me, something's like when a pop-up comes up in the middle and just completely wrecks your stuff. I'm like, no, go away. And we game together, but the DM that was running our game, it's not that he was bad, he just wasn't very good either. So then I asked Asher if, like, he was in any other games. I asked if there was the possibility that I could join him so that I could actually play some decent D&D. He's like, well, actually, now that you mention it, in, like, his stupid way, I actually run a D&D group where I'm the DM, I tell the story, and I'm more than happy for you to join me as, like, a player. And that was like 6 years ago, so I have known them a very long time. Some of them I've known for longer. D, who plays Maxwell in our D&D stream, I've known him almost as long as I've known Asher. But then, our group is very much like a hodgepodge of everything and everyone. Where it's like, oh yeah, we met friends through friends, through friends through friends. So it's like, I met Ness through Asher, I met Ali through Asher, I met Naren through Mythical, and it's like, oh yeah. Like, we're all just a hodgepodge of people. But it's very much a thing of like, oh yeah, we've known each other for over 5 years now. It's very much a thing of like, oh yeah, hi. I've just known you for the majority of my waking life and love you dearly. Uh-huh. But yeah, it's Asher that I've known the longest. He's a bit of a bean. We do love him, really. Oh, yeah. He's got one of those voices where it's like, I would describe it as Velvet, and he would hate me for doing that, but he does. He's just got one of those voices where it's like, you can listen to him talk about genuinely anything, and you would be happy to do so. Yeah. But it's just really cool that the campaign that we're doing right now, the game that we're playing right now, we've been playing for years. Like, I couldn't tell you how long we've been playing this game, because we've been playing for years. Not necessarily these characters for years, but it's definitely one of those cases of, oh yeah, we have been a group playing D&D together. To to be fair, for anyone that's in our time zone, like the GMT time zone, that game does go on till late in the morning. So if you aren't prepared to stay up until like 7, no. It goes from like 12 till 3 our time. So if you're not prepared to stay up until like 3 in the morning, it does get a little hard. I don't want any of those. They don't seem helpful. And you know what? We're going for it. Oh, he's got 2 extra strength. Right, let's get that going. I'll enter Vigilance just so, like, I'm in a stance, but... I'm not here to hurt you, buddy. I'm not here to hurt you at all. Realistically, I want to go when I have Eruption to go into, but at the same time, I'm gaining some strength. He'll be fine. I mean, the VOD will be up on thingy, so if you really want to, you are more than welcome. Kind of want to get a shot off before going into Calm. I wasn't in Eruption. Damn it! I wasn't in Wrath. I mistimed everything. No stream this Friday, no. But I think we're still planning on hanging out. I just don't think it's going to be as like structured as anything else. It's been weakened. Still going to take 5 damage though. Oh. I don't know if we'll be streaming though. I think it might just be us spending time together rather than streaming anything. But it gives you a chance to catch up on all the things on the 20 Sides of Failure YouTube channel. Okay. Smack him there. Gain vigilance. Pray. It's not even called vigilance, it's just the card is called vigilance. It's called calm. You're all good. As Asher said, like, we've been having trouble, like, actually uploading episodes. So, on YouTube, it goes from, like, episode 6, and we're now on episode 21. So there's been quite a few missed opportunities. But there is another series on there called, what's it called? 38, and then these would do 12, so that's 24, that's not enough. There is another series on there called The Halls of the Magic Institute that starts at episode 1, and you can follow that along and not have to worry about missing anything. I'm gonna die. This boy is gonna kill me. Okay. I think now's the time to drink this, see if anything helps me. Sure. This fight has gone on too long. Oh, damn it. I should have blocked. I didn't see my health. Ah. That's my own fault. As I said, this is the character that I know the least. So I want to try at least to get as far as I can with them. Especially since Yes, I know you brought me back. Enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 HP. Or just plus 7 HP. Where are the enemies? Okay, so we got a path with 2 elites there. And the Mega Elite is right there. I would need to go for it at the beginning. Gives me a path to go on, though. I don't think I can cheese the next 3 enemies. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for 7 max HP. Give me extra Niao. I deserve it. Yeah, if I had the defense to cover 14 attack, I would have. Well, my breakfast was a Nature Valley bar and then a sharing bag of Milky Bar buttons. So I think you're okay. Oh my god. I think you're okay. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I've done the maths wrong. But look, I entered Vigilance. And now it's less damage. And we're fine. No, neither am I. Realistically, though, I've been awake since, like, 9. I probably should. Enter Calm or Wrath. Stance Potion. Nice! Wheel Kick. Deal 15 damage to draw 2 cards. We've seen Conclude. And then Flurry of Blows. Whenever you change stances, return this from the discard pile to your hand. Ooh. Let's try it. Let's give it a good old college try. My alarm for non-college days is 9. That's fair. My alarm for non-college days is... Oh, did I say I was going to be streaming? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm going to take the gold from the Serpent. If there's a good relic in an early shop, that usually means I take it. So if I do Flurry of Blows... Do that. And then Flurry of Blows. Then do that to kill that one. Ooh. But then if I just hit them, they die. There's definitely some payoffs for going into Wrath. I'm just trying to figure it out. Swivel. Gain 8 block. The next attack you play costs 0. And then we've seen follow-up already. And then Third Eye. I like follow-up. I like it too much to not take it. I want to see what's here, though. Ooh. I'm gonna pay 50 gold for you to take this doubt out of my deck, please, good sir. A cool blue flame envelops your body and dissipates. The cleric grins. Cleric talented. Have a good day. We found the biscuit stash. Always worth it. And we have found the scrap ooze. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see the glint of strange light, perhaps something magical. Looks like you can get some treasure if you reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. I'm happy to lose some HP for a relic. Especially since it's an ink bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. I'm getting some free card draw. I will take it. It's you boys again. Hello, darlings. Unfortunately, follow-up is the only attack that I have. So I'm going to gain, but then I'm going to smack. Now here comes the true bit. I need to defend. I'm going to try and just do a decent bit of damage to this one at the front. Okay. So while it's only the middle one, do I do Eruption? I think I do. Let's try. Oh, I can as well. Nice. Yes, I draw cards and I now need to enter... I need to enter Calm. I can't afford to take that much damage. Oh, any kind of sandwich biscuit. So custard cream, bourbons, you get the ginger creams from Fox's. Anything that has like some kind of a cream in the middle, you've got me. I think my favourites are the ginger creams. Although I will never say no to a beanie swirl. Mainly because it's shortbread, and shortbread is gorgeous. And then I'll just gain that block, and that block, and you can't do nothing to me. I just have a massive sweet tooth. I will never say no to sugar, which is probably very bad. But at the same time, Is anyone counting? Anyone caring? Ah, a Biscoff biscuit. So worth it. I think I've been duped. I should have just played the 2 defense. It's not worth it. I was already in Calm. This in my right mind. And then I don't want to go into Wrath because then I'll take 18 damage from this man. Biscoff milkshakes. Biscoff milkshakes are just a gift to this world. And no one can tell me different. I can tell you who doesn't have a sweet tooth. I have a friend that genuinely would rather reach for some kind of pastry, sausage roll, pie, whatever else, over anything sweet. I jokingly, for their birthday, didn't buy them any kind of sweet. I literally bought them like a fancy sausage roll platter. And they appreciated it. They would rather have that than a cake. And they're weird. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, I probably could have killed them with the wrath. I didn't think about that. No, I can't kill them with the wrath now. No, back. I did a silly. That was a misplay of the highest order. I've lost a lot of health during this fight. It's finished now. But oof. So we got the pen nib. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. So now I'm going to have to pay attention to that pen nib. Okay. Deal 9 damage, exit your stance. Tantrum. Deal 3 damage 3 times. Enter Wrath. Shuffle this card into your draw pile. I'm willing to try it out. I think this run's going to be a little bit more experimental than the others. Okay, yeah. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but that's okay.